So hello guys, this is Game Underground and today I'm going to show you how to build a rocket that will get you to the moon and low tech. So let's get right into it. As you can see, I started with the pod module itself, which is going to get us to the moon and return to the camp to the Kerbin. I started to add all sorts of science experiments to get as science as well while you're on the moon. If you don't have these science modules yet, don't worry, you don't have to have them for this mission. I also added a solar panel. Now, a solar panel is really needed for this mission because you can run out of electric charge during the mission because it's going to take a while, and if you run out of energy you won't be able to control your craft whatsoever, so that's something you really should keep. Now, I also added a Science Junior, which is also a science experiment, which you don't require, you don't have to use it. It's just because I wanted some extra science. I started with building the fuel tank for this module, this stage, which is going to be used as the lander for the moon, and I also used some landing struts. These are the earliest you can get, so no problem there. So this is our lander, and now we're going to get to the other stages. So the next stage I prepared. Yeah, I added some solar panels too. So the next stage I'm going to prepare is going to be the one that is going to do to get us to the flyby of the moon. And now this is really important because without this stage we wouldn't get to the moon itself. So that's why you have to do it. Then I'm going to do the boosters that are going to get us to the Kerbin orbit. They are really important because without them we wouldn't get to space whatsoever. You can see that I'm comparing these large tanks with the smaller ones you can get earlier, so if you don't have these ones unlocked you can just replace them with the earlier ones you get. Now I use for the engines for these lower stages, I use the swivel engines, which are really important because they have better gimbal and you have better control over them, so make sure to use those. Next, I'm going to add radially attached fuel tanks, which are going to serve as the first boosters that are going to lift us through from the ground. You can see that I added the first larger tank, then the second one, and now I'm going to make a mistake where I didn't add another fuel tank, which you'll see in a bit. But you're also going to use the swivel engines for the boosters as well. This is really important, so you have better control and efficient engine than the Reliant. And now for the fun part, I used these fuel lines, which are going to fuel the main stage, so we can have the main stage lit as well during the start, and we won't drain any fuel. The last thing I added was these aerodynamic flaps. These are really important because we have a better control in the atmosphere and there is a lesser chance of flipping our craft over. Now you can see that I forgot to add those fuel tanks, so I'm going to add them real quick. And this is our craft. We are done, and I'm just going to check the staging because we're going to use the main engine as well as the boosters for the first stage. Then we're going to separate the boosters and use just the main engine. Then we're going to use the stage that is going to get us to a flyby, and the last stage is going to be used for everything else, for the landing and also getting back to the Kerbin. So that is pretty much it. I hope you found this tutorial helpful, and in the next video we're going to showcase how to get to the moon itself. Thanks guys.